guys, in today's video, we are going to be bottle feeding these rescued newborn kittens. Look how adorable. They are two little male gray kittens. Look at him go. He is chowing down. You can see he's sucking the milk out the bottle. So we're just gonna continue to stimulate him right here so he's able to push that poop out. So guys, we have successfully fed these little kitties. We've stimulated them and they are taking a little kitty nap. So what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day so far. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be bottle feeding these rescued newborn kittens. Now, to give you all a backstory on where the heck these kittens came from, well, me and my brother just rescued them. I think about like a day or two ago now. I have been feeding them every 2 hours because, guys, they are literally this big. They still have their eyes closed. They are very, very little. So guys, before we actually head inside and make their formula and get ready to feed them, we are going to check these little kitties out so you all can see them for yourself. Now guys, take a look right here. So I set the little two babies up and this little playpen that I have. You can see there's a heating pad under them that is currently on and working its magic to keep these little babies warm. They're nice and cozy in this little blanket, but look how adorable. They are two little male gray kittens. Now if you look right here, this little guy is pretty hungry. You can see he's trying to nurse on his little brother right here, but buddy, you can't nurse on your brother. That's not your mom. But look how little. I mean, you can see right there. You see that black dot, guys? Both of these kittens have that black dot. Now, guys, I don't know if you know what that is, but that is where their umbilical cord was. Now, their umbilical cord already fell off, so they have to be about 4 to 5 days old. Maybe a week old, but if you look at their eyes, I don't even think they're a week old because they are not even close to opening up. I mean, look at that. Look at these little precious babies. Hello, look at those full tummies. You guys are gaining some weight with those little fat milk bellies. So you can see these babies are hungry. They are crawling around. They are screaming and crying. So what we are going to be doing now is we're going to be heading to the kitchen to get everything ready to feed these little kitties.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so we have everything set up to make the newborn kittens their formula. So they actually just ran out of milk. So here we have the kitten Pet-Lac formula right here. We have the jar to put the formula in. Of course, we got the syringe and the nipple to feed these little guys. And we have what we're going to be heating the milk up in. So let's start making this. So we're going to just take 1 scoop right here. Okay, 1, 2, and we're actually going to do 3 because that's been working so far. 3. Okay, now for every 1 scoop of formula, it's 2 scoops of water. So we're just going to head over to the sink and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then put 2 extra just to make sure it's a little diluted so their tummies don't get upset. Now that we got the formula in here, we're just gonna go on ahead, give it a nice shake until it's mixed up evenly. We got the milk nice and mixed up. Now guys, we're just gonna go on ahead, open it on up, and we weighed them the other day. We're gonna have to weigh them again as well before we actually feed them to make sure these kittens are properly gaining weight. So I weighed them the other day. They weigh about, I'm pretty sure it was like 140 grams. So that means they're getting about 6 milliliters of milk right here for each little kitten. So we're gonna go on ahead, put 1, that's 6 right there. 2. Now I like to put a little extra, so we're just gonna put another syringe full, just in case these little babies get more hungry. Now that we got that, we're gonna come over here. We already heated up the water. We're gonna go on ahead, pour it in here. Now that we got that done, we're gonna stick this inside. Now that is boiling hot water. So what we have to do now is we're gonna head into the garage, wait for this to heat up, and feed the little babies. So we have everything set up to feed the babies. You can see they are screaming and crying, and it is time for them to eat. So we have the formula getting nice and warm right here. So we're gonna go on ahead and do a finger test to make sure it's perfect. And guys, that is actually the perfect temperature. So what we're gonna do on here is we're gonna suck up about 6 milliliters right there. Okay guys, put the nipple on like so, and now we're gonna grab the first little kitty right here who is screaming and crying and feed this little guy. Okay, so we're gonna lightly hold this little guy's head to make sure that his head stays in place, and look at him go. He is chowing down. You can see he's sucking the milk out the bottle, but you can see I'm going very, very slow because I don't want this little baby to aspirate. Now, guys, if you don't know what aspiration is, that is when these babies will choke on the formula. They will sneeze it out and it will get in their lungs. Now, guys, all of that formula sitting in the lungs can actually cause these guys to be very, very sick with pneumonia. So we want to make sure that we go very, very slowly to prevent that from happening. So you can see he's almost done with his formula right here. So he's going to be done in 3, 2, and... we're almost at the end. We're almost there. And he is done with his formula. You can see he has a little milk mustache right here. So we're just going to give it a nice little pat down. And look at that. He has a nice little full kitten belly. So we are going to put him on back in. Open the milk back up right here. And suck up another 6 milliliters. Okay, and now that we have that, we're going to put the nipple back on right here and grab the other little baby. So you can see this little one is so hungry too, so let's see, hopefully. Oh, look at him go, guys. He is just chowing this down. Now, he's actually eating it way faster than his sibling, so he is one hungry little kitty. Now, he's almost done. All right, okay. We're almost there, and he has finished his formula. He has a little milk mustache. You can see, what is that? You can see he is not sneezing. No milk is coming out, so we have successfully fed these little babies without aspirating them. So now that their little kitten tummies are full, the only thing left to do is to stimulate these babies to go to the bathroom. So I got my gloves on, I got the paper towels to stimulate these little babies now. You're probably all wondering, why the heck do I wear gloves? Well, obviously I don't want pee and poop on my hands. And if you guys didn't know this, cat pee is actually very toxic to monkeys. So of course, I don't want to get little baby Theo sick, so I'm going to take every precaution necessary. So we're just going to go on ahead, and of course we are not going to stimulate them with this rough paper towel, so I like to dip it in this warm water, submerge it completely to make sure the entire thing is wet. So we got a ball of paper towels here. Now we're going to go on ahead and wet these right here and do the same exact thing. Okay, and we want to make sure we have extra. Now I think we have plenty for these 2 little babies right here. So you can see all of these paper towels are nice and soft for stimulating these little babies. So we're just going to go on ahead, open every single up. All right, we're almost done. And we got the last one open right here. Now we're going to go on ahead, grab the first little baby right here, turn him on his back, and just lightly pat like so. Yeah, you can see I am barely even touching him, but he is already starting to pee. You see that, guys? Look at him go. Now, he may seem that he's in pain and he's going to be screaming and crying because if you look right there, he is pushing a big poop out of his butt. So, of course, this is going to be painful for such a little kitty, but that's the reason why he's screaming and crying, because he is trying to get that little poop out there. So, we're just going to continue to stimulate him right here so he's able to push that poop out. Now, we're going to go on ahead, grab another one. Oh, look at all that pee, guys. Okay. We almost got the poop out. We're going. It's okay, baby. You keep pushing. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. So we have got the little poop right here. We're going to go on ahead and grab it. Okay, now we're going to stimulate him a little bit more to see if any more poop needs to come out. I don't think he needs to poop anymore, but we just want to make sure. So this baby is nice and good. He's ready to take a kitty nap. So we're going to go on ahead, grab this other paper towel, and grab the other little kitty right here. Now we're going to flip this guy on his back. And this one is a peer. So he will actually pee very far distances. So we want to make sure that we don't lift the paper towel up at all. So we're going. You can see he is peeing a storm. Look at that. Now, I don't know if he's going to poop, but we're just going to continue to stimulate him to see if he needs to. So guys, we have successfully fed these little kitties. We've stimulated them and they are taking a little kitty nap. So they have curled up in a ball. They are trying to find a comfortable place to sleep and fall completely asleep right here, so we're not going to disturb them. But guys, that is going to end today's video. If you all enjoyed today's video, meeting these little guys and feeding them, we'll give this video a big thumbs up. And guys, what I want you to do right now is I want you to comment down below a name for both little kitties. Now keep in mind they are both boys, so I want you all to pick 2 boy names for these little kitties. Now guys, if I like your name, I'm going to shout you out in my next video. Now guys, if you want to see these little babies grow up and what name I pick for them, well, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel and the link down below.